Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to Freshly Baked Props. As always, I am Tony, and we're keeping it in the action figure realm this week again, and I'm making metal claws for Wolverine. I love these Marvel Legends Wolverine figures. They're the perfect scale, perfect size, and I love the fact that they're making every single version of him now. Now they came out with the X-Force and the real retro version where he's just wearing nothing but the black costume and the face paint. But I can't stand the claws. The claws always suck. I know they're those like weird little rubbery plastic, and they always come bent or out of whack. Sometimes they're really loose in his hands, and it just gets really irritating. So I scoured YouTube. I tried to figure out what I could do, and I found some cool videos. I'll link those in the description below. But I found my way was the cheapest and the easiest way to do it. So I don't want to waste any more time. I'm going to jump into the tutorial right now. But before I do, I just want to let you know that there is a difficulty level here because you're going to be using a Dremel with a metal bit. So be very, very careful. If you're a novice with the Dremel, be very, very careful. If you're an expert, it shouldn't be a problem. It should be very easy. So I don't want to waste any more time. I'll just jump right into the tutorial, and I will see you when we come back. Okay, guys, like I said, you're going to start off with a Dremel with a metal cutting tool, and this clay, I just use this clay sculpting tool, and then these are my bobby pins that I got from Walmart. You're going to straighten out the bobby pins and get them as straight as you can because you're going to make all your claws are obviously going to be on the flattest part of these bobby pins because you just want them as straight as possible. But you just want to get this out as straight as possible because when you cut them, you want to hold them as far away from the cutting as possible because the whole bobby pin is going to get hot. So just keep that in mind when you cut the other end because you're going to be holding the short end. It's going to get real hot. So like I said, get on the flattest part of the bobby pin. Use a Wolverine claw first. Just wiggle them out, pull them right out of their fist. They usually pop right out. It's not an issue. And then I use my clay sculpting tool to make all my lines first, just to get a general idea of where they were going to go. I just wanted to recreate this lip. This bobby pin is about the same size as the claw, so you're going to have to get creative in terms of the lip. So what I did was I took my X-Acto knife, and then I took a test claw that I had made, and then I used that as my template, and I just drew in my lip with the X-Acto knife. This way I knew where the cuts were going to go, and I wasn't going to mess up. So just be careful. You're just basically scraping the black paint off the bobby pin. Here I made my first cut for the lip. I did it on an angle. I want to say 45 degrees, not bad. Not really sure. Like I said, I just got creative with it, and right here I'm cutting in the lip. I'm just using the edge of the blade to basically grind the metal. You're not cutting all the way through. You're only cutting, I would say, about not even a quarter of the way through. You're just creating like a little lip just so the claw will sit over their knuckles, whether it's Wolverine or X-23. I was making these for X-23. So right here I'm just cleaning up the edge. And now I'm going to cut off the other end of the claw, basically the front part of the claw. Just do that on like a 45-degree angle. Get that nice and cut. Like I said, be careful because that gets really hot because it's a small piece. And there you see, now that's what I was talking about. That lip right there is going to hook right over the knuckle and into their hands, into their fists. Not that hard to do. I did discover a cool little thing at Home Depot right here. These sanding pads that you put onto the cutting disc, which they were pretty awesome in terms of detailing the claws, because you're gonna, like, I added a little bevel to my claws just because I wanted to add a little level of detail. But be very careful because you can make them very sharp very fast because it's a small piece of metal, and if the disc is going real fast, it'll make these things like sharp like knives. So be careful. After I got to see how I got it to the desired bevel I wanted, I then just took the disc and cleaned up all of the black paint off of the bobby pin because I wanted it to have that metallic metal look. So there you go. Right there's the lip, and then I just tested it, make sure it fit into my X-23 fist, and she popped right in, and there you have it. They're my Wolverine claws. Thanks for watching, guys. So there it is. Like I said, if you're pretty good with a Dremel, it shouldn't be that hard. If you're a novice, just take your time. The metal gets really, really hot, like I said, so wear gloves. I don't have to wear gloves because my fingertips are shot, so I don't really feel anything. I mean, I felt it get hot a few times. You saw I stopped and let it cools down real quick. But you get great results. I'm going to show a couple close-ups, but I love the way they look. Be careful because you can make them a little too sharp, so just be careful. I super glued mine in only because I have extra hands, so I don't really care about these. So I just super glued these in. I would recommend you do that because you just keep them posed and you never have to worry about them again. You could, the way I made them, you could pop them in, leave them in, and then take them out if you don't want to buy extra hands. But I have 2 of each of these guys, so I didn't care about the extra hands. I hope you liked that video. Please like and subscribe to the channel. I'm coming out next week with more action figure based tutorials, probably I think a diorama based. So just check back for that video. I'm going to be doing another review this Friday, so please check back for that. Like I said, like and subscribe, and as always, guys, I will catch you on the flip.